Hi, and welcome to Happy Kitty Kitchen. Today I'm making spaghetti and meatballs, and to make it more interesting, I'm adding in eggplants and zucchini. You can leave those out if you don't want them in your spaghetti and meatballs, but follow along if you're interested in how I make my flavor-packed meatballs. In a food processor, I'm adding in a small onion, a clove of garlic, a bit of parsley and a bit of coriander, some Parmesan cheese, some croutons, and you can substitute with a piece of toasted bread or stale old bread or just breadcrumbs if you prefer or don't have any croutons. After blending these ingredients, I'm adding in a bit of cinnamon powder, nutmeg, and black pepper. You could also add in some oregano and thyme, but I already have those seasonings in my pasta sauce, so I won't be adding them here. I'll transfer them into a larger bowl, add in 1 egg to help bind the ingredients together, add in my minced beef, and mix them all up. Lastly, I'm adding in a dash of Worcestershire sauce and a pinch of salt and giving it a last mix before I start shaping them. It's really up to you how big or small you want to make them, but I prefer to make them on the smaller side so there can be more browning on the surface area of each meatball, and also because smaller cooks faster and you won't risk biting into any uncooked meat in the center. Pop them into a preheated oven at 185 to 190 degrees Celsius until they brown on top. Take them out, flip them over, and back into the oven they go. Soon as the other side starts to brown, take them out. In a casserole, I just layer my eggplants and zucchini, pour some homemade pasta marinara sauce on them, cover them with aluminum foil, and pop them into the oven. I usually make one huge batch of pasta sauce and freeze them into smaller bottles so I can easily defrost and use them whenever I need them. And I have a recipe on my channel and linked below in the description box on how to make this sauce, but you can easily just buy and use pasta sauce jars from the supermarket. About 30 minutes later, everything is done, but I'm going to transfer them into a larger casserole because this was a bit too small. I smother them in the sauce and top with mozzarella and Parmesan cheese, and I pop it into the oven just long enough for the cheese to turn golden and bubble. And now you have a nice cheesy eggplant zucchini meatball casserole, which you can eat with some rice, but I was craving pasta with this, so I boiled myself some spaghetti and assembled my plate. This was delicious, and if you have picky eaters at home, you can easily keep some meatballs on the side without any sauce on them and set aside plain spaghetti. If you don't feel like eating this with rice or pasta, you could also just make yourself a meatball sub. So yeah, it may seem like a very basic dish, but it is a very versatile and really tasty one. And finally, if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. Hope you try this recipe and make it your own. And as usual, have a great day from Happy Kitty Kitchen. Bye!